What's going on, everybody? It's your boy C-Zar, and we are talking about two stocks today. We're going to talk about ROKU and PLTR at the request of Papa Bear and Eric Damn White. Damn White, buddy. Hit that like button, subscribe if you want to see more content like this, you guys. Let's get into it. Okay, so ROKU here looks to me, I mean, just looking at it on a weekly perspective, this looks like a nice accumulation phase. I want to zoom out more and just see here. Yeah, absolutely, dude. You guys, this is a nice, dude. You guys, this is a really nice looking consolidation phase to me. It kind of has this Adam and Eve look almost. Maybe it's an Eve and Eve, but some kind of bullish, upward sloping like double bottom pattern. And I know that sounds weird because double bottoms are normally like true to the point double bottoms, but I just mean I mean double bottom in the sense of you have one bottom here and another bottom here. That's all I mean. But I like it. I like this look a lot. I definitely do believe that ROKU is going to return to prices that are dramatically higher than it's at now. It's at $78. I think 185 to 222 is a good target area probably for this thing. I like 185 more because it is your golden ratio specifically. And also you have this resistance here right below that. So I bet you do probably find resistance right there at like 175, 185. Being on a monthly chart, this could take some time, right? It could be, if we moved up like this, just kind of gradually, it could be August of 2025 before you're up there. But I would expect by the end of 2025, you're at $78 now. By the end of 2025, I would think ROKU sees prices above $185. Genuinely, that's my expectation. Monthly RSI is starting to look bullish. We're turning the beat around a little bit. Looking at the weekly RSI here, looking bullish as well. Actually, very bullish, man. And anytime you get above the 123 moving average on the weekly, I love the weekly 123, you guys. Finding resistance here, right? Just look at the significance, right? Once you got down to it, you kind of consolidated, right? Once you confirmed it as resistance, you broke away. That's when the party really got started to the downside, right? Here, you found support on it right here, and then boom, went up, right? The party got started to the upside. Sloping upwards, good thing. You have a positive slope on this line, good thing. Once that line starts to slope down, right? Bad thing as well, right? We're starting to slope up again. We're starting to change. You can see the 123, the green line, is starting to change its direction. We are not finding resistance on it. We're finding support on it. We're starting to turn the beat around, y'all. Lower volume here on this higher high. We're not doing it yet. We probably have a little bit of consolidation to go still. I bet we do move down. You're at $78 now. I bet you do move down a little bit. But the weekly RSI really does look good. The daily RSI even looks good. If you were to move lower, the lowest I'd give you is $69, and I'm not doing that for fun. It's just the number that we got, $69 right there for the daily 123, which you're also finding support on and resistance on. Look at that, support right there, resistance, a little bit of consolidation, whatever. Support right there, support. Like it's a very significant line, I think. So if you were to go back down, the lowest I'd say is $70, $69. You're at 78 now. More probably, I would expect that you go down to, I mean, dude, actually, I keep saying dude. When did that become a thing again? Maybe 73 to $72, but man, you really could hold $78. Man, there we go. Man, that's what I say. I don't say dude, I say man. I don't know. Tonight I'm saying dude for whatever reason, but 382 is probably what you hold, and then you move up. That's my expectations. Okay. If not 73 to 72, and if not $69 itself. But overall, over time, I do believe that you work your way back up to that 618 golden retracement area, which is all the way up at about $175 to $190, something in that area, where you'll probably find some resistance and consolidate as you did last time. But ROKU, you guys, ROKU's a behemoth in the industry of humanity. I would say everybody's got a ROKU or a ROKU device, or everybody knows somebody who has a ROKU device. I have no doubt in my head that this thing's undervalued right now, being at $11 billion in valuation. I think that it does deserve to see new all-time highs in time, but that might be something for like 2026, 2027, 2028, like years down the road. What I don't know is how long it'll take to see new all-time highs. But what I am pretty certain of is that to get around $200 again, to get above 175, to get a whole $100 above where you're at now, it's probably going to take the majority of 2025. That's my expectation. So that's that for ROKU. Let's move on. I spent a little bit of time on that one. Let's talk about PLTR. PLTR, and it doesn't have as much historical data, but here you are, man. Palantir looking fierce, man. High to low, all the way up to the 1272. Beautiful move. Monthly RSI is overbought as hell. Weekly RSI, overbought as well. Very overbought. You're in a nice, very dominant uptrend, man. Here's the sad thing, okay? So you're at your lows. Maybe I should say here's the good thing. Here's the good thing. You're at your lows of this range, so you probably bounce from here and go up. But here's the sad thing. The RSI, the Relative Strength Index, that's what this tool is. It can't go above 100. So in other words, your uptrend here, it might have one more move up in it, but that's probably it. And then you'll probably break out of this and you'll have to consolidate and correct, right? It's just like this here, okay? You had this phenomenal uptrend here. But once you started getting in the overbought zone, you can only go so high. I mean, you could have gone higher. You hit the 80, right? And I do want to address something about this before we end this video here. But once you broke out of that, let's just look at what happened when you broke out of this here, right? So you broke out of it here, basically right around here. You stopped being bullish. You started being bearish. And actually, inevitably, you kept moving up. I wouldn't even say bearish, maybe more crabbish. You just moved sideways. But still, that's a very long time, right? That was from July 2023 until February 2024 is about half a year until you actually saw some movement upwards, right? And that all started because of this breakout of this consolidate or of this uptrend that you had here. Okay, but something I wanted to mention too is here's your high, right? You can see the trend I'm going for here. I'm referencing this to reference this. We're going to get back to the immediate stuff, but this is important, I promise. Okay, we're referencing this range right here, and here's the high. Okay, so I'm going to take away the lines now. You see where I'm going for. There's the high of the range. That's probably not the high of the price. Here's the secondary high, okay, the lower high, okay, which again is still in this overall kind of parallel upward sloping trend that you're in. This lower high is still in that trend. I didn't draw the lines perfectly. These highs are out of it, but you know what I'm trying to do, right? If I could move this line up higher, right? It's that second low, but it's a lower high, but it's still in that range. That lower high was the actual high of the move before you really started to go stagnant. This was just your primary high, right? This was like your warning high. So all I'm trying to say by that is that given your weekly circumstances here in the RSI, it might make sense that when you do get this next run up, when you do find your top in the RSI, you might have a secondary top that's a lower high that is your actual high for Palantir, PLTR, that marks some bearish divergence to turn you around from there, or at least turn you sideways from there. So my expectation would be this: Palantir, PLTR has at least one more move, if not at the most two more moves left in its sleeve, left in its back pocket. I don't know. I don't think it stops here. I do think it moves higher. High to low, my expectation then would be anything from around $100, which is probably where you find resistance at. If not there, 150. 150 is a target. It's an acceptable target. It very much is. You don't have to go there. And I don't know if I would expect you to go there personally. But it is on the table. It's completely possible. If you were to go there, I don't think it'd be one fell swoop. I think you'd probably find resistance at the 1414, come down, find support at the 1272, and then get that up there, right? That would give you that higher high in the price while maintaining the possibility of getting that high here in the RSI, right, moving up, and then maybe a lower high in the RSI to get some bearish divergence. Although I don't know, man, that kind of move that'd probably get rid of the bearish divergence. I don't know. I don't know how it's going to look. I'm not that confident, I guess, in how it's going to look. All I'm confident in is where it's going to look, where the price is going to be. I'm pretty confident you find resistance around $100. The highest I'd give you is 150. If that first peak in your RSI does come in at $100, I don't think you get to 150. If that first peak in your weekly RSI comes in, and when I say first peak, it's like it's one of many peaks actually, but on this next move up, if that first peak comes in at like 120, then maybe you do see 150. But I really do think, just based off the RSI, you're probably going to go up to about $100. Psychological resistance, you'll find resistance there. I wonder too on a market cap level, what would that bring you up to? 41%. What's 41% of an increase of 162? Why am I drawing a blank right now? 64. So that'd be a little bit over 200 billion. So that's not psychological resistance at the market cap level, but still something around 100 is probably what I think you're going to go to. And if you move down from here, it's probably not going to be significant at all. I don't think you move down too much. You might be at your low right now. In fact, I think you are. Let's see. Actually, I take it back. Maybe go a little bit lower. Maybe go down to 65. Maybe. but don't count on it. If I was looking to buy, I'd buy at 65. If I was looking to sell, I probably wouldn't do it here. I would just wait. All in all, you have higher lows. If and when this breaks, I wouldn't expect it to be a terrible thing. I just think you'll probably find support around 65 and then move up. But that's all I got for you guys. If you like the video, hit that like button. Subscribe if you want to see more content like this. Thank you all for being here. Bye-bye.